or like in Ohio State, so which is very good. So
Ohio State.
so
Awesome. Awesome. So so how did you find the in terms of recommendation letter now? I really want to talk about that.
oh
How did
yeah, so okay, so
navigate, because I know recommendation letter is one other challenge that prospective applicants find in the
yeah,
application process. How were you able to navigate? Did
so
it come easy?
no, no. So for my recommendation letter, back to my school, Miami. So I think they requested four. Then I think it was four. Yes, it was
Wow.
four that they requested for. So I had to like reach out to my professors, like my lecturers, back
Yeah.
at University of Lagos, and I reached out to them, and some were not responding, and I had to like go to my school myself, like physical, like visit them physically and all that. So I went like multiple times. Most times we're not in the office, and had to like keep calling them, keep messaging them that please, I need to do this. So eventually, like I got to meet them, and some were like, oh, I mean, for me to recommend you, like I would need you to come with your SOP, your resume. Let us sit together and review it together. So that was some of them, like condition. I'm like, so much is very easy now. To my laptop here. Let's revise it together. So we kind of like revised it, and like I love that they were really invested in the process. Like
Yeah.
they went to the school website to check like how we discuss like or like help you develop, and like what's your correlation of your or like undergraduate degree with this particular degree. So I answered those questions, and like based on the information that we found like on the website, they were able to like know that this program is actually like a branch from my program, like from my own undergrad program kind of thing. And like that made them like know what to write in my recommendation letter. And like from what they actually like read from the website, they knew, they kind of said that this school was like looking for to say. So like when they already like identify that, or like this school actually looking for this set of students, so they ensure that like everything that they were saying in the recommendation letter actually like speaks to that character, speaks to that specific traits that the school is actually like looking for. So that's why I said that like it's very important for you to like meet with your recommenders, like
Yes.
before like them sending out the recommendation letter, because you might not have the opportunity to review the letter with them. Though I never
100%.
saw the letter myself, I never saw like what they sent in, but then I trusted them that they did a very good job, because like that was why I got the like admission like in the first place. So yeah,
Of
so
course.
I trusted them, because like we've done the research like together, and like those that were willing to like review my document with me did. Why some were like, oh no, I did not like need that. I trust you. Like I have worked with you before. You were this, you were that, so I can just like write on things that I know like about you. So that was how I did my recommendation letter. So I think I
Yeah.
submitted four in total. Yeah. So, but then finding them was not easy. Like how like Nigerians or like lecturers and so it was not easy. But then like eventually it's paid off, because like I was able to like sit with them and did some correction. Like I can never forget this line that my course advisor like included. I think she included on this is it like what's it called? I think dognessness or something like that. I was like, that means you have this dognessness clinical. I'm like, okay, put it there.
Oh, in the wow.
I'm like, put it there.
Yeah, I
So,
mean, they believe you have that anyway
yeah,
for them to
so
write it. Actually, sometimes we don't know we have a
actually,
particular
yes, so
capacity.
you don't know your own or like ability, and like
Yeah,
when writing recommendation letter like speaks not just to your or like achievements, but then like
yeah,
speaks to your own character traits, because like that's what they really want to know. Like they are getting or like an insider perspective about you. Like they are reviewing you kind of thing. So like for the institution to believe that this person will actually like be a good fit in our program, they need someone that will review you to them. So your recommender are actually like reviewing you to them. Like, like this person, I've worked with this person in this capacity, and these are their strengths, these are their weaknesses, and these are the character that they showed when they go working together in this particular program. And I can
exactly.
vouch for this person. I can recommend this person that this person will do a very great job if you give them this opportunity, kind of thing. So
Exactly. And what I would advise I think one other thing that I see that help you is because you have a very good relationship with um, some of the lecturers. Maybe not 100%, but at least you could walk back.
You can say that I do, but then like, okay, yeah, I do.
Yeah, because I know where people used to have that challenge. Oh, oh my God, I graduated 10 years ago. I graduated
Mhm.
5 years ago. I have not even called them to even say
Yeah,
hello. How
say
can I go
hi.
back? That kind of thing. If you are still in school anyway, or you graduated a few years ago, start building that relationship back now
Exactly. Yeah.
with your
That,
lecturers, and start reaching out to them, calling them. But if you have not called them for a while too, you can still reach them. Some of them understand that life goes on, students graduate and they move on with life.
life
So,
goes on. Yeah.
and you are not the only person. You will even discover that you are not the only person asking them for recommendation later. They
Yeah.
already have, they have template, they have students
Coming.
that
Yeah.
ask for these things. They just sometimes write it or just edit it based on your own
Growth.
uniqueness. If they are able to remember you, oh, then they've had a few things. So don't be shy, don't be reluctant to reach out to them, irrespective of how you think your relationship was with
Mm-hmm.
them. Maybe you didn't have smooth relation with your lecturer. Reach out to them, and try to let them know what you are applying because you need them at that junction. Actually, recommendation letter,
Hey.
and start sending the application early. I think most of the application you can even you can request for a recommendation letter in the application
Yes.
system when you
Mm.
have not submitted the application.
Yeah. So that's
So
like it's
that at least you have
quite
more time.
yeah, and
Yeah,
yeah.
you have more time that's what I do most time. Once I start if I already know that I've talked to the lecturer
Mm-hmm.
or the professor and he has agreed to write the recommendation letter, I
Mm-hmm.
go ahead to submit it. I mean, to submit the email of the person to
Yeah.
request so that while I'm rounding up my
Yeah.
application process, the recommendation letter comes in,
Yeah. I want to say something.
Yeah.
So, something that helped me as well, I told them that my application closes on a certain date. I didn't tell them the real date because I know how like people procrastinate and and also like know that they might be very very busy because considering the fact that they are full time staffs of the
Professors, yeah.
yeah, and they also like have like other like responsibilities. So I told them that like it's going to close this particular day. So I gave them like a week before the closing time. So
Mm.
like which like they were trying to like to work towards. So I kept on following up like, oh, I haven't gotten a notification that you've submitted your recommendation letter. Can you please man help me? Can you please sir? I kept on like following up with them. And
Yeah.
somebody was like, Tammy, if I receive your message again, I will not submit it. I left the person because I'm like, okay. And the person actually like submitted it on the last day, gone that I said. I'm like, why did this person do that?
So it was not really an easy experience for you, right?
Yeah, I think like it was very, very like intentional online, like of that person because I'm like, why is this girl sending me like several reminders? Maybe the person was to the very
Yeah.
last day that she said. So to avoid that, please. So tell them like 1 week, like so, like imagine, like if I've not like told them like like it will be due this particular day, like and I
Mm.
told them the like exact day. That's how the person would have like made me miss.
Miss
You
the
get so
deadline.
yeah. So that's why I was like, you can tell them that like it will be due maybe like 2 weeks before safe because like you have to like
Mm.
make them prepare for it. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
yeah.
I mean, it's very important you do that. And also give them time and let
Mhm.
them just be make sure you carry them.
Inform
Maybe
them weeks ahead, like 3 months ahead or 2 months ahead that you are applying to.
yes,
As far as you're
that
sure
you
that like use this particular person, inform
yeah,
them ahead so that they can create that time for you
yeah. A
also.
lot of
Not
people
just assume
procrastinate
that
actually. A
yeah,
lot
don't
of
just
people
like they
procrastinate on that.
assume that they're my lecturers, they'll do it for me like immediately. No, they also have their own job. They also have like things they are doing as well. So
Yes, yes. And anything can happen. I mean, life can happen that
life
time.
can happen.
Somebody
Yeah.
can have one challenge or the other and doesn't even, you yourself, you'll be scared to even call the person to ask for a
Exactly.
recommendation letter. That's
Yeah.
why it's very important you plan ahead and,
I'm planning.
and also have several options.
have
Yes.
several options. So like if your school is requesting for 4, you can have like 5 people standby. So in case one person pull out, you can easily like remove them from the or like application dashboard. Then you can like add the new person there.
New
So
person.
mhm.
Yeah.